Hello, I'm Kev, your living proof you're never too old, and I finally have my hands on the DC Legion of Collectors Women of DC box. Now, those of you who are into this kind of nerdery will know that the Legion of Collectors box is only available in the US and Canada, not available at all in Europe, unlike the Marvel one, which is also a Funko box, and I don't really know why we can get Marvel here but not DC. But I really enjoyed the Marvel Women of Marvel one that I did a little while ago, so when I heard the Women of DC one was being announced, I couldn't help myself. I went onto eBay, so I had to go onto eBay, tell them my shirt size, and this has been delivered to a nice man by the name of Robert in America, who has then forwarded it on to me, which is why it's taken a little bit longer for it to appear on the channel than it would have been if it had just been one that had come straight here from Funko. So let's have a look inside. There you go. Look, straight away we have Wonder Woman on the box. I have no idea what's in here. I've successfully managed to avoid all spoilers for what might be in the box, so I'm rather pleased with myself. So let's see what we've got. Let's get this opened up. So straight away we've got the badge and pin. So we have a very cool Batgirl patch, which I like a lot. That's very, very cool. My first Legion of Collectors badge, obviously. And then we have a Harley Quinn pin, which is also really cool. Let's get it out of the little bag so you can see it properly. I like that, actually. That one might have to take pride of place on my jacket because that's very, very cool. So, in the box, let's have a look to see what we've got in here then, if we put it down there. So, firstly, we have the instructions. I'm not going to read that because that'll spoil what's in there. Although it does tell me that the next Legion of Collectors box is Batman villains, which... Can I get it imported again? Spoilers. It costs more to do it this way than it does to subscribe directly. That's why Anna's not on the video. Right, so we have a t-shirt. Let's have a look at our t-shirt. First of all, looks very, very cool. And it is... Okay, that is pretty cool. There you go. So we've got Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and Batwoman, Batgirl, Catwoman, someone. Hold on, let's look at it properly. It's definitely Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy and someone else. I'm sure the instructions will tell me who it is. Let's have a look what else we've got in here. We have a comic book. We have the, so it's issue 35 of Batgirl with a Funko exclusive cover. That's very cool. Issue 35, I believe, is the start of the Batgirl of Burnside run, if I remember rightly. It was certainly around then, so one of my favourite series of comics over the last few years. Now the Funko exclusive, so I'm not taking that out of the bag. That would be crazy talk. What else do we have in here? Oh, it's the one I predicted it would be when I heard that, in fact, anyone who listens to MGP would have heard me name that this was going to be the pop that we got, because I remember a few months back they said they had a Hawkgirl mould made, but there was no Hawkgirl pop officially yet. So there you go, we now have a Hawkgirl pop. She becomes part of that series of DC pops, which is some weird numbering in there. We've got Batman and Robin number 1 and 2, Joker is number 6, then Harley Quinn at 34, and Hawkgirl at number 138. So it is a Legion of Collectors exclusive. I've been enjoying Hawkgirl and what she's been up to on Legends of Tomorrow, so it's pretty cool to have her as a pop. I've never really read any books of Hawkgirl in apart from the big crossovers, but that is a really cool pop. I like that a lot. They've not no messing around on the detail there, and it's nice to see that they've gone for one of the next tier down, not your big characters who've already got dozens of pops out. I would have been quite disappointed if that had been a Batgirl or a Wonder Woman that everyone's already got. It's something we haven't been able to get before. First time we've been able to have a Hawkgirl. Same as how with the Marvel one we got Squirrel Girl. We now have a Hawkgirl, and it's very, very cool. What else have we got in here? Oh, what is this? That's awesome. We have a Wonder Woman invisible jet. So we have a little Wonder Woman figure and an invisible jet with stand. Another Legion of Collectors exclusive, I guess, is a Funko thing, 'cause it's a Funko box. Yeah, it's another thing made by Funko. You won't be able to see down there because the camera's not at the right height, but I've got my Pop Rides version of Wonder Woman and the Invisible Jet that's never been out of the box because it's too big and I've got nowhere to put it. But this is just small enough for me to be able to get it out, stick it on the shelf somewhere, pride of place, Very, very cool. I like that a lot. So let's double check the instructions. First impressions, this box seems a little empty. I'm used to getting a little bit more from these Funko boxes. I don't really know how previous Legion of Collectors ones have been, but the Marvel Collector's Core, I feel like we normally have maybe one extra thing to what we've got there. The inside of the box is very cool. I need to show you that. So we've got all our favourite DC ladies in there, which is awesome. So, to remind you what we got the Wonder Woman and the Invisible Jet figure with lots and lots of detail about there. It looks like it is an exclusive that's been specially made for this pack, and it is awesome. I mean, that is really cool. If I saw that at a convention, I'd pay 20 quid for that, so we're getting good value on this already. We've got the Hawkgirl exclusive pop, which again, I would buy that if I saw it, and it's awesome. So I'm certainly not disappointed by the things we've got in here. I just feel like we're perhaps one item short, I don't know. And then we had the Harley Quinn pin, which hopefully we can focus on a little bit. It's not going to, there is it. And then the Batgirl badge, which is very cool. And then does it tell me who's on the shirt? Oh, okay, so there's two shirts that it could have been. There's heroines and villains. So it looks like one shirt was Batgirl, Wonder Woman and Supergirl. I don't know if you can see on there. So one would have been Batgirl, Wonder Woman and Supergirl. So I guess that means the one that I've got is Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy and Catwoman, if she's supposed to be a villain. So let's see if we can make that out now. I mean, it was probably obvious to you all when I first opened it up, but now we know they're supposed to be villains. That makes sure we know who it is. And then obviously the other thing, if it is the issue I think it is, the start of Batgirl at Burnside, one of my favourite comic issues of recent years in a Funko exclusive cover. So very happy with that as well. So all in all, the stuff in the box is great. Little disappointed at the quantity of what we've got in there, but that Wonder Woman statue is awesome and will appear somewhere in the cupboard at some point in the near future. Normally at this point I try and sell you one of these subscriptions so that you can do it through my link and pay for the next one, but obviously I've got this off eBay. You can't subscribe to this in the UK. If you're in America, sign up for it. It's great. DC, Funko, whoever I need to talk to, get this out in the UK and I'll subscribe for the next one. I love the Marvel one. This one's been pretty cool as well. If you enjoyed that video, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Thank you very much for watching.